most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Brett Thackeray.
Well, we say good morning, everybody. And, it's still dreary. It's still drizzly out in spots. We can see a few raindrops on the camera lens here at the E-Town Public Library. The other thing, it is still breezy this morning. So many of us starting out yesterday with a damp day, and some of us didn't get a lot of rain, of course, but it just was dreary. And there's still some moisture getting tossed our way from the east thanks to this coastal low, but it's also pulling away. We do expect there to be clearing. I just think it's going to take most of the day. These clouds are going to be stubborn. And so the morning hours especially are still going to be damp and gray. Most of us sitting in the low 50s now. The Country Club of York right at 50, Marysville at 51, Manheim Central at 52, and Fawn Grove at 53 degrees here this morning. And the winds are still kicking around now out of the north, and it's going to be a breezy day again. Temperatures in the mid-50s for the most part. At the official sites, Chambersburg 55, Hagerstown same number, Baltimore 56. We've got 55 in Lebanon and 57 in Philly. This is pretty much in line with where we were yesterday, maybe just a few degrees cooler than that. Again, the other big story this morning, the winds are kicking around at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Lebanon is at 15, and we can see the arrows pointing from the north. So this is a northerly breeze. It is going to add a chill to the air today. And keep in mind, yesterday, as I mentioned, 60 degrees was the ceiling. That was the high yesterday, the low 54. Not a big spread yesterday because of the rain and the clouds. The airport picking up over a ½ inch of rain, so not too shabby with that system yesterday. We still have a departure on the year, a deficit of about 2 inches, but that helped yesterday, at least in some spots. The clouds remain locked in, and a very clear shot of them, even though it's dark out. They are reflecting the light from Manheim Central High School, and it is gray out to start this morning. Temperatures will bounce back a bit today and get near 70 degrees. I do expect a milder afternoon as this low sort of sits offshore. We can see it's going to be breezy here, okay, today, and then eventually some sunshine will break through. I just think it's going to take most of the day to do it, and then the rest of the week should be very pleasant here. This front's going to dry out. We don't expect any rain again until later in the weekend. So a lot of clouds today. It's going to take most of the day. But I think by mid to late afternoon, we're going to start to see that sunshine break out. Tomorrow looks nice, a mix of clouds and sunshine. We'll call it partly cloudy. And then Thursday and Friday, very pleasant weather, sunshine, but it's going to be chilly here and cooler as we move into the end of the week with highs only in the low 60s both days. And the breeze is not going anywhere, by the way. It's just not. We've got a northerly wind today at about 10 to 15. Tonight, maybe backing off a bit, but not much. We expect a breezy day tomorrow, and again, all of these winds coming from the north. So that's just going to add a little bit of a chill to the air, and you can see on Thursday as well the same story. So the extended outlook now is going to show you this. As we move into the weekend, yes, Friday looks nice. I think Saturday will be a nice day. It's going to warm up over the weekend. And then we've got another weak front passing through later Sunday into Monday. Just a few light showers with this. We don't expect a lot of moisture. In fact, when we look at the rain for the weekend, most of it will come late Sunday. I would suggest, again, about 1/4 of an inch or less with this system. So don't expect it to be a drought buster. It was nice to see some rain yesterday, but it didn't amount to much. The average right now is 66. We're going to stay below that after today through the end of the week. And then temperatures do pop back up over the weekend into the 70s. Next week looking much more seasonable again. I think we're done with the 80s. It looks like 60s and 70s from here on out the rest of the month. And that includes today at 70 degrees. Clouds are going to decrease. It should be a nicer afternoon. Partly cloudy tonight. Breezy. We'll keep temperatures in the 50s. But I want to point out the overnight lows here later this week. Breezy tomorrow. And again on Thursday, we could be dipping down into the upper 30s and low 40s again by Friday morning. So a cool end of the week. But we do bounce back. The weekend does look milder back into the 70s. And yeah, there could be a few showers here late Sunday into Monday. But again, don't expect a lot of moisture with that, as the front will not be too impressive. So it does cool us off, though, again, heading into next week. So there is something with that. But, it is sweater weather. We can start to feel that change. It's October.
Oh, I feel it.
Yep.
Thank you, Brett. Stay with us. We'll be right back.